Yes, sir. Good morning. Yes, sir. Once again, good morning. Sorry for the delay. We had some logistics and issue with logistics, and we're asking that to forgive us for starting late this morning. Yes, sir. I'm Christian Chico. This is Bystanders at the Newsstands. Let's go straight to what we have on the paper today. Today is the 14th of November, 2022. Happy New Week, everyone. Everyone watching this morning. Yeah, let's start. I have the Daily Sun with me this morning. I have the Daily Sun newspaper with me this morning. I also have the Daily Trust, the Daily Sun, and the Daily Trust. Let's start with the Daily Trust this morning. Let's start with the Daily Trust. Yes, the main headline on the Daily Trust: why federal government may not implement oral science report before 2023. Why federal government may not implement oral science report before 2023. Yes, remember, oral science report is that report that has been put together by a committee on the reduction of costs of the cost of governance in the country. Reduction of the cost of governance in the country. Yes, this report was published August 2011. Yes, no, April 2012. April 2012. The committee was inaugurated in August 2011. Yes, the recommendations of that report is that the MDAs, we have then 263 MDAs, and the committee now recommended that the MDA should be reduced to 161. Yes, 38 agencies to be abolished, 52 agencies to be merged. Yes, 18 agencies to be reverted back to departments in ministries. Yes, that is oral science before, but since 2011, 2012, we have not had anything. So now the federal government has been taxed on implementing that oral science report. FEMA is saying that most Nigerian roads have expired. Most Nigerian roads have expired. 23 State Police Economy dominates second Arise TV CDD Town Hall. State Police Economy dominates second Arise TV CDD Town Hall. Yes, Adamawa BDC operators rejects dollars as Naira rebounds. Adamawa BDC operators rejects dollars as Naira rebound. Let's look at IU. Faith hangs on article G5 governors negotiate. PDP chair may be sacrificed for peace to reign. Yes, Nigerians victim of failed government. That's Labour Party speaking. Nigerians are victim of failed government. That is from the Labour Party. PDP, Labour Party attack APC over allegation of sponsoring fake news against Tinubu. Yes. Nigerian Navy can end piracy in West Africa. This is accredited to Spanish Ambassador Mr. Matthew. Good morning, Mr. Matthew. Yes. Yeah, let's start with the PDP and the Labour Party has said that attacking the APC over the allegation that they are sponsoring fake news against Tinubu.
The issue is, for me, fake news, slander, libel, campaign of calumny have no place in the electoral process. I've always been an advocate of let us do things in the right way. Because whether we like it or not, if you ignite crisis, it's an evil wind that blows no one good. And you can only determine or think of the beginning. You cannot determine the escalation and how it may end. Yeah. So that is why it's good. The game of politics, the game of democracy have principle. You have ground on the Constitution Electoral Act that govern the electoral process. And if you check through all the electoral process, campaign of calumny, slander, libel, fake news have no place in the electoral process.
I think they should take them
that
to
is
court.
Why, pardon?
They should take them to court.
If anyone happens to come up with any fake news or slander or campaign of calumny, I think the best place to address this is in the court. Because if it is not addressed and you continue to allow it to fester, it may get a situation where it leads to crisis. And when it gets to that, God forbid, it can snowball into ethnic clashes. And you can only imagine the end. So what I'm advising is that all the political gladiators, all the political parties, all the flag bearers should call their supporters to order.
I think this is about the INEC reports that surfaced online.
And what I'm saying is that I'm not apportioning blame, but I'm saying that all the political parties, all the gladiators, all the stakeholders should call their supporters to order. And INEC should rise to the occasion because INEC is the regulator of the political parties. Where they need to issue sanction, they should not fail to do that. If that is what is needed to douse the tension.
Okay, let's look at FEMA is saying that most Nigerian roads, where's that story? It says that most Nigerian roads have expired. That is FEMA.
Why should FEMA be talking saying most Nigerian roads have been expired? FEMA, by all standard, has the mandate to maintain Nigerian federal roads. Because the Federal Road Maintenance Agency, by the full name of FEMA. What I'm trying to say is, you have a situation where you see a road that is failing, and they will not address it until you get to a sorry state where it's no longer what you can maintain. Maybe you need a complete rebuilding of the road. And from all indication, they get their money from first land charge. They don't wait for budgetary allocation. From source, I cannot remember the percentage, but from source, they get their money from first land charge according to the constitution. So they have no excuse to leave roads, federal roads, that is failing. And they are like to generate a point where you need to completely rebuild it. So for me, I think FEMA itself have failed this country. Maybe because they are talking, because I've heard, I think there is a law, there is a bill currently seeking to do away with FEMA as government agency. So perhaps that is the reason they are speaking up. But for me, I think they have failed woefully. Because you see a situation where you see a federal road. It didn't spoil abruptly. It's something that started failing gradually. If you notice a pothole, and you notice another pothole, it behoves on FEMA to fix it before it gets to the point where the potholes start linking each other to the point where the road becomes what you cannot maintain, and you start calling for a complete rebuilding.
Okay, let's look at Orosai report since 2012. The report was to reduce the cost of governance in the country, but since then, none of the governments that have been elected have implemented that report.
That is one thing with Nigerian system. They play politics with virtually everything. When you look at that Orosai report, it has to do with, like you said, cutting cost of governance through merging ministries that are duplicated. Because you have in some cases where you have 2-3 ministries doing the same thing, 2-3 government agencies doing the same thing. So what Orosai report sought to do is to not just look at it, already recommended ministries, agencies that you need to merge together for purpose of cutting costs. Because if you are paying 2 staff of 2 ministries, 2 agencies doing the same thing, it's waste. But unfortunately, we are not likely to see that happening because in Nigeria they play politics with everything. If it is not the government that initiated it that is on ground, you will hardly see the government implementing it. Look at even the confab that the last administration did. And when Buhari took over, the former president handed the document over to Mr. President, Muhammadu Buhari. But 7 years down the line, the government is not forthcoming in doing anything about it. So that's the nature of the Nigerian system. If you are not the brainchild of any initiative, of any policy, and you find yourself in governance, they don't always address it.
Okay. Lastly, let's look at other reports. The president is back to the country. He came back yesterday. And let's look at the impact of his travel. How do you look at the impact of his travel on Nigeria's well-being?
Mr. President is, if not the most traveled president of Nigeria since the inception of this nascent democracy. And from the word go, from day one, I don't think we can say this is the benefit of all the trip we have been embarking on. In most cases, it has to do with his heads. And this one is not an exception. So I don't know, I don't think there's any benefit to Nigeria and Nigerian economy and Nigerians looking at that last trip. Because even if he met with the the king of the King Charles, where we learned he discussed bilateral relations and all that. But I don't think we are seeing any impact. He's going to register any impact in Nigeria. Because this is not the first time he's traveling. Even when he go for summit and all that, we seldom see any development or any positive is added to our economy, to the life of Nigerians. More so, like I've said, that this one is specifically on health ground. Even as he used the opportunity to interface with the king. But I don't think it's going to give us any positive developments.
Thank you very much, Mr. Matthew.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I have Edo Nobi Lagos, Mr. Lucky. Good morning,
Good
Mr.
morning,
Lucky.
my brother.
Yes, God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you
very much. Yes, PDP Labour Party attacked APC over allegation of sponsoring fake news against Tinubu.
I want to be honest this morning. I want to thank our viewers who are watching us all over the world and Nigeria. You do remember 2014, 2015, 2019 election? The opposition was APC that by then. And I know what APC did concerning PDP. Using Nigeria against the PDP, power government, Jonathan or Atiku. So now we still come back to them now. They don't need to clap foul. What PDP is saying is election time, which I told you last time. Anybody can say, I sleep with your mother, I do this, anything can come up. But the fact is that this drug of a thing have been existing for long. What if we go with equity, Let Tinubu come out and tell the own word. What happened? That's an avenue the oppositions are using against him. So attacking Obi, attacking Atiku. Nigeria will decide.
APC has accused the PDP of forging
It's
the
normal.
letterhead
It's normal.
of the Independent National Electoral Commission and the signature of its National Commissioner, Festus.
APC can't win that thing. Let them go to court.
Let them go to court.
Yes. You know Nigeria court. Let me tell you, if it's America, this drug of a thing, or other country.
It's not about the drug.
I'm giving an example.
Okay.
The thing is time for drug now.
No, there's a report from INEC saying that they indicted.
That INEC is investigating Tinubu. Same thing. But the INEC came out and said they have not invited anybody for questioning. They have not done that. Don't be surprised the same APC who write that thing. Don't be surprised the same APC who write that thing and withdraw it. I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing APC cannot do. I know APC has propaganda. They are number one for that. They can forge and clean.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that if Tinubu should come out and tell the world what happened in that 460,000 tax or whatever. Whatever Keyamu is explaining doesn't carry water.
Okay, let's look at what is happening to Ayu. Now the G5 governors are holding Atiku and telling Atiku that Ayu must go. There's a meeting they had. They're going to negotiate on.
But they bring a new idea now. They brought new idea that they want new agreement again. I don't know why they are still going back to this. Ayo must go, but I believe that is the internal decision. I want them to resolve their internal crisis. Crisis is going everywhere. Both PDP, APC, Labour Party. They have not settled yet. So let them settle so that we can have good election. Otherwise, the way it's going, our next step is they're not confident of holding the election because of this burning of the ballot paper, card, destroying offices, and I don't think this election will hold the day where they are going because the security have already lose hope. The president have lose hope. Everybody have lose hope. So I pray the election should go well so that people will not die for these old fool men who are sucking our blood. Are you getting me?
Sucking your blood.
Yes. You can see the one speaking. I can't talk well. Talking slowly because my brother, I don't know what I'm going to meet next.
Okay, and Buhari has returned to the country after his medical checkup.
Buhari is no more Nigerian president again.
Who is now the president?
We don't have president. Why I say that? How can disaster happen in all half of the country and our president travel to UK checking himself under medical care where you have hospitals? If you say you borrow money, you spend, you build hospital, you build road, you can't fly the road, you can't go to hospital automatically, you do not do nothing. So what does it do? I don't have president. I don't have president on my own. If other person have president, a president that cannot visit a site where trouble is trouble. I mean, if the whole Nigeria is dying now, the man will run go to London. So that is not my president.
Okay.
That is it.
What's happening as the minister of Yam? What's your...
My brother, I love that.
happening?
I will not do the get together again.
On the 3rd of November of December.
Some of our people from abroad said they are coming to join us. Have you, as a matter to announce it, you have to announce it. Many of our brothers who have been working with us, watching us, they would like to celebrate with us. Please tell them, let them know. We have to thank God because we are alive.
There's no yam now. There's no rice now.
And that day, I pray God will give us money. I tell you, I will go and get yam. We'll do party. I will make sure we eat yam. But if you see, if you don't see alarm, I have washed many farm both rice and yam. The little one we have not seen, wash away. But I believe, please, we should have dialogue. We should cooperate. We that is alive, we should thank God, celebrate on that very day, on November.
Okay, thank you very much. I don't know, Lagos, sir. Yes, our main headline this morning is on the PDP and Labour Party attacking the APC over allegation of sponsoring fake news against Tinubu. I have Nwaba, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Elewe.
Santos, everything, madam, everything good, everything jolly cats. And they don't help us, we help ourselves.
Okay. Let's look at Labour Party saying that Nigerians are victims of failed government.
And all of us know now, it's not a new news now. It's not a new news, it's what we are seeing every day and what we are seeing in minutes and seconds and hours. We are suffering from Pashoko government. Yes. We are suffering from imbecile and Pashoko government.
What do you mean by imbecile and Pashoko government?
This is Pashoko government where blind people is leading blind people. And people that are following them is suffering and hungry. We are suffering and hungry, dying every day. So that's why killings, kidnapping, robbing every day. So hunger, most especially hunger everywhere. So it's Pashoko government.
Okay, this is Uzodinma with the Guild of Editors. Leave Uzodinma alone to do his good works, Bishop Amatu tells detractors in the state.
Where is
Bishop
Amatu? Where is he from?
To do his good works.
Who is Bishop Amasako? Where did he come from? Is he from Tanzania?
He's in Nigeria.
Or from Ukraine? Or from Switzerland? Where did he come from? Is he in this Nigeria?
Yeah.
No. The man must not from this country.
The political activities in Imo State is affecting...
Is the man from Imo State? Is he from Yoruba? I want to know.
Amatu. I don't think it's from Imo State. Amatu is a bishop.
He's a bishop. Bishop of Anglican or
Anglican bishop.
Anglican bishop. That means they have given him his own portfolio. They've given him his own...
Leave Uzodinma alone to continue his good
That
work.
means the man, they have given him portfolio. They have given him a Ghana must go full of money. So he have had money for his children and his family. So let him go and enjoy. But let him remember that money they finish. Money can finish at any time because when you are spending it, it will be going down. So time is coming. You should remember what happened to Mbaka. Mbaka said Buhari is the Messiah. Then where is Mbaka now? I won't blame him because they've given him money. So, but he should mind how he speak because Nigerian youth is very, very angry now. So he should mind himself. He should mind himself. Boys is very, very angry because you know, a hungry man is an angry man.
Most of them are not working in Imo State.
What Imo State? What work is Uzodinma is doing? Uzodinma is busy killing youth, killing people. That's his work in Imo State. He forced himself in the seat and he's there ruling Imo State by fire by force. Killing them, whether they like it or not, he remain there and killing youth. This bishop, I don't want to curse you. If I curse you, it work for you because it's like you are sinning against the
I
land.
know a Catholic.
If you are sinning, this bishop, you are sinning against the God of the land. How can you be opening your stinking dirty mouth and be saying they should leave Uzodinma? What is Uzodinma doing in Imo State? He's killing youth in Imo State. Not allow me to curse you.
Okay, let's move over to other reports. Now we have the G5 governors. They're still G5 governors. Don't you know them in PDP?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems this crisis might not end soon because they are insisting that IU must go.
And soup have soured, it have soured. So when you are eating sour soup, no matter the way you arrange it back, the test must be somehow. So G5 governors, they keep on doing their good work because I call it good work. Because a child who said that his momsy will not sleep can never test sleep, and they can never sleep. Yes, he remained there. So Ayu is a chairman of national chairman PDP. Then governor aspirant candidate, presidential candidate is from North. So they want to rule PDP by fire by force. National from North. Candidate from North. So the G5 governors, they know what they are doing. So who say Momsi will not sleep? I don't think that sleep will go to his eye.
Okay. Lastly, how do you see the next election? How do you see? What's your fear?
My brother, my own is this. You know, sometimes Fela have said it. Nigeria is suffering and smiling. We are suffering and smiling. The challenges we are facing. Some are kept quiet. Someone like Wale Soyinka, Tunde Bakare, those who went to Ojota to carry my there to sleep there, saying that good Lord Jonathan, I don't know where they are about now. Where are they? So they don't want to talk. They have kept quiet, and Nigeria is dying in hunger. But especially, waiting they pay me past now hunger. You can imagine a hand workman like me. I lost my tools last time. I managed, including other help from that our brothers over there. I bought my tools to no work. See the way I look. To eat food is a problem. So you can imagine. I'm not doing fasting. Bro, this is 2 days now. No food. And I'm looking when work will come. So if work will not come, no food.
2 days, no food.
Yes. I'm not doing fasting. I know how I'm managing myself. Every time suffering outside, you are telling me, these people, it's hot. I don't know how God, I've told God to come. If they don't know what to do, let God come and meet this country. Burn everybody here, let everybody die. Let him create a new people. So you can imagine. See me, a young man like me.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Chris. My brother, you are showing me love.
Thank you.
My brother Chris, God bless you. You show me love. I appreciate. God bless you.
Thank you.
See, my brother, it's not easy for me. I'm sick, no money, no food. That is what kills people most. So that's it.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Adetunde. Yeah, we are not allowed to call numbers online. You can reach me on Facebook, Christian Chuku, and I'll send you Mr. Lucky's contact. Yes, Christian Chuku on Facebook. You can reach me on that Facebook platform. Then I'll send you Mr. Lucky's number. God bless you, Adetunde, for your kind gesture.
Christian,
Oluwawan, the East Coast.
East Colorado. The Mafi Sowan of Oba. Generally, Nigeria.
What is happening?
Nigeria is just.
I heard that those men on black and black wanted to raid the the west side.
They came to the west side. We all settled the problem.
The brouhaha.
Yes, the problematic was settled amicably because we are now in the throne. The throne of God. They said they will run away, and now we have come to our own time. Don't you see what is
You are
happening?
talking as a prophet.
Yeah, because we have to seek the face of God, and we know the face of God. The face of God says, He said, when the time reach, you will fold your hand, and I will fight your fight for you. You will inherit what really belongs to you. Now, Nigeria is changing dramatically. See, many men are bringing their money to the bank. They had billions of dollars. We are going to crucify them because we are already giving them the language. And the language, come 2023, they are going home. And if they should go home, they lose forevermore.
They lose forevermore.
Yes, because those billions, those trillions,
They are taking them to the bank.
now they have to run out. They have to run to the bank now because they are seeing the signal. You have to seek the signal. Then you act fast before it's too late.
Now Boko Haram, they don't use Nigerian currency again.
Now they are using what? They are using is it safer?
Yeah.
Safer. Let us see at the end of the day. Boko Haram will be the team of the past. All of them, they are going together. They must leave because what's go up must come down. Because now citizens of the lion are coming to organize themselves and stay in the Aso Rock. You are now the real citizen of the Republic, the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The real citizen. The deed has been done to us, and enough is enough. Enough is enough now. Time has come for you and I to enjoy what God has given to us. Nigeria is a giant. We are eating like an ant, walking like elephant. People pack our dollars, millions, our wealth. They hide it at GP tank inside cemetery. Now they are running scatter to bring back our money.
Okay, let's look at PDP and Labour Party attack APC over allegation of sponsoring fake news against Tinubu.
All those are part of the language they are talking about. You say sponsor. All those ones, their whole time has come to an end. Whether it's sponsor or you know sponsor, everybody has spoken. We have seen the D and the D of those people. Those people are very systematic mafians. They have trillions, so they can do anything. So we don't care. We don't care, you understand? So that language is their own language. What we are going to do, we are going to do it. So there must be a dramatically change. That's why they are afraid. A kid know what is happening now. A tata know what is happening. Because you can see the mother, see the father, they are suffering and smiling before they can give them a meal to eat a day. So that is the end of discussion to them.
Okay, let's look at other reports here this morning. G5 governors, are you? Nigerians victims of failed government, that's Labour Party.
Well, that was what I'm telling you. We are the victim. Because look, I said, we are the victim. We got the double trouble because we are ruled by the fake government. Fake government with fake story, with fake injection. We are the victim of the situation, the fake government. We are the victim. So now we are taking it into our hand. We are taking the law into our hand. Now we don't want fake government anymore. Right from the time we done the parties, the kingdom of God's violence, and the violence they keep by force. Now we take it by force. Right from 1999 to now. Democracy, that is crazy demonstration. They loot our life, and now it's the end of the road for them. For them, end of the road. Because you are not time.
How do you look at the election? It seems
the election is balanced because we are the multitude. We are going to face them and they already know what is going to happen. So they are not running scatter. They have nowhere to go. They have to surrender our words to surrender all they have looted for you and I. They have to bring it back for me and you. Because we are the sons of the living God.
Okay, Oluwa, give them the language.
The language that you and I, God bless you all. God bless you worldwide. God bless all of you that is viewing us. And God bless you all of you have been giving us to us. And God will multiply all of your life and protect you. And we are coming to enrich our government come 2023. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, thank you very much, Oluwa One. Yes, I have Mazi Raphael. Good morning, Mazi Raphael.
Yeah, Mr. Christian, good morning.
Yeah.
And good morning, viewers. Diaspora Nigerians, I'm greeting. I'm throwing salutes across to each and every one of you there. Good morning.
Okay, yeah. Let's look at Bishop Uzo Amatu of a Catholic bishop says, leave Uzodinma alone to do his good works. He's telling political opponents.
A whole bishop, a clergy, a cleric man. Those ones we call good men of God. He's telling who to leave Uzodinma to continue his good job. Nigerians, in diaspora Nigerians here, I don't know who among you will ever say good thing about Imo State Governor. Imo State Governor has turned himself to a vampire, blood drinker. See, let me tell you, if you want to know the most dangerous place in Igbo land, in Nigeria, ask somebody from Olu local government. The youths have abandoned the Olu town, Omuma community. The whole communities in Olu State are now ghost town, ghost community, nobody, no youth. People from 23 up. If they see you, Uzodinma will give them order to kill you. I mean the military, the police. They kill youths on daily basis. The youths are being shot. The youths are living in the bush. Go to communities in Olu State. The whole youths are now living in the bush, in the forest. Okay. Their moms, their fathers, they cook food. They prepare food for them and give them there in the farmland. They don't come out to the town again. Are you listening to me? So, the Amantu, what is the name of the bishop? Amantu.
Amatu.
Amatu or Amatuo. I don't know what he means.
He's a Catholic bishop.
The Catholic bishop is telling us that somebody that has turned himself to a vampire is a good person. You see it. See, let me tell you. There are many bad things about bishops, both Catholic and Anglican. These people, you have some of them that are Aphrodite. But their fields, I think their fields are those ones that have passion for children.
Yeah.
They meet children. Pedophiles. They meet children. There are ones that have passion for fellow man. Among the bishops, among the priests. I don't mean pastors. Pastors, they pastor Pentecostal churches. Bishops and those priests, they are for Anglican, Church of England, and the Roman Catholic. They are what? Gay.
Most of them.
Some of them. Gay. The papacy, the capital of Roman Catholic Church, Vatican City, banned gay bishop priests. They ban them on and on. Still, they continue the practices. Amatu has not seen anything wrong on bloodletting. Uzodinma has killed to the level of killing his kinsmen.
There's a political crisis.
The consul.
Politicians.
Let me tell you.
The politicians are taking.
Someone won an election. We know how it all transpired. We know how it all started. It transpired into this trouble because Emeka Ihedioha, who won the election, was sidelined by a kangaroo court, an Islamic court, an Islamic Supreme Court, presided by CGN Tanko Mohammed. That Sharia judge, he jumped number first person, jumped number second person, jumped number third, and gave it to somebody that came fourth. Injustice at the highest order. I have never had such thing in my life. And the whole world rejected that verdict. It was a wrong judgment. It was a wrong judgment. Hope Uzodinma is not the governor of Imo State. Hope Uzodinma is the governor of Fulani State. Fulani in the north. The Imolites are not the one that voted him there. That verdict or mandate or whatever I call it was given to him by Tanko, Chief Justice of Islam, Muslim, Islamic law. Because Tanko is not qualified to be there. That's why he lied against justice. Some judges do judge about, on things that will turn against them in the future. What CGN did, Tanko, it will still roll back. That judgment will still go after him and his family. Because Uzodinma is a murderer. Uzodinma is no longer Uzodinma. He's Uzodinma.
Let's look at PDP Labour Party attack APC over allegation of sponsoring fake news against Tinubu.
fake news against Tinubu. But we see everything play out on video, public functions. There's no fake news about Tinubu.
No, there's an INEC letterhead saying that they are investigating Tinubu. I think that's one. That one is not true.
Do you know why? Forget. Okay, they said it wasn't true.
INEC came and said
owning that claim. Because I know that any fake news, any news about Tinubu is true. News about Obi, we always, get more interested to know. Get more interested to know because Obi published his results. I don't know whether you see it this weekend, over the weekend. His degree, to understand, on philosophy, 1984, is on net. Is what? It has gone viral on net. It trends now on internet. Open certificate. So when you are being framed up or blackmailed, what do? You rectify the issue. You clarify that. How do you do it? You bring forward evidences to what? Exonerate you. To exonerate yourself. Do you understand? Obi has come up with his certificate. Nobody is carrying fake news against him again. Because Obi has proven it that he's got degree from that school. I think the whole foreign schools where he went to school, he is coming forward with the certificate. If they carry any fake news or blackmail or whatever,
I think this one is fake news.
Thank you.
The INEC letterhead, I think it's fake news against Tinubu.
Thank you so much. If it's fake, other news against Tinubu, if Tinubu is saying that those news, apart from this INEC one, this one might be fake. Other news, it should come forward with what evidence that those news are the works of men or blackmailers. Are you listening to me? So Obi proved his own. Atiku should prove his own. This campaign is not about big abada, Babanla. As far as I'm concerned, Babanla na gine nonsense. Babanla nonsense. Babanla na nonsense. Which kind of big cap and abada? Is that what will give us good governance? Babanla na nonsense. So Atiku should come forward and prove himself innocent. I think understand of any allegation brought forward against him or blackmailing. I think understand. You come out and tell the world, no, I'm not this. So this is my proof. No, I did not go to Apple. I went to Chicago. This is my proof. I don't know whether I understand where I'm going. So nobody is carrying fake news against anybody. Among their aspirants, those that are aspiring to be at that exalted seat at Asurok, they should all make sure that they come forward with every proof that they are innocent of any allegation or blackmailing by maybe social media or Nigerians. I understand what I'm saying. Obi has been clearing himself on and on of every allegation, of every blackmailing, of every falsehood against his person.
Okay.
I think you understand.
Okay.
So,
let's look at one other report. Ayu's fate hangs as Atiku and G5 governors negotiate.
Atiku, his fate, Christian, Ayu, national chairman of PDP, his fate is not only hanging loose, it is dangling. It hangs and it's dangled. Ask me why? Because of double standard. The issue within the trouble we have within that party today, you know what? If a chairman could come from north, know-how of ceding the presidency to the north, the south should what? Be the flag bearer of PDP. It was a contractual agreement written, sealed and signed. But if you see what is going on today, they have gone against that agreement. Some persons turn their back on the contractual agreement because they feel that they are the first-class citizens in Nigeria. So for Igbo man, Yoruba man, Ijaw man, any other ethnic, extraction to prove that nobody is a second-class citizen in Nigeria, they should pursue that agreement. Ayu must resign because the presidency now is in the north for PDP. Ayu should work pens down. He will write it. Resignation. See, if he like, let his prestige, not faith, hang loose, dangles like pendulum subjects in the air. Agreement is an agreement. Okay? We are not running Fulani government in Nigeria.
Yeah.
We are not running Islamic law in Nigeria. Federal Republic of Nigeria has a constitution which I think might be very not rigid but flexible. That's what the kind of law we have here. But let me tell you, an agreement is an agreement. The person that should be the national chairman of PDP should be from South. That was the agreement within the party. But you can see how you hijack it. How you is from where?
Benue State.
Benue State, thank you. That's mid-belt. Yes, Atiku's man. He should resign. Anything to head that party should be from Southwest, Southeast, South-South, according to agreement.
Okay.
We have no business with mid-belt.
Okay.
Mid-belt and being the national chairman of PDP.
Okay.
And that was the agreement they had together. That's why the whole fight that Wike has been fighting since after the convention, PDP convention, was a justified.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you so much. How you must
And
resign.
I have Mazi Okugondem. Let's go straight to the point. We don't have much time. Thank you. Yeah, without much time.
Father, I thank thee, I bless thee, I magnify your name for me possible for me to be here today. I thank thee on behalf of all our pastors all over the world. I thank thee for people that love peace and love freedom. Father, be blessed, be magnified in Jesus' name on their behalf. I thank you, Father, on behalf of Philip TV, make it possible for us to be hearing our voice. I thank you on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, Tom Salmon, Ekpa Autopilot, Autopilot. IPOB autopilot, ESN autopilot. I thank you on behalf of all Lord God Almighty of Sunday, Bohu, Amateku, and don't worry Republic. I thank you for the whole people that are struggling for their freedom in this contraction called Nigeria.
Okay, let's look at the report we have here this month.
I am Mr. Baradeni Oko, the Second Republic of Biafra.
Bishop Amatu
And it's IPOB government of Biafra.
tells detractors, leave Uzodinma alone to do his good works.
Who are the distractors? Who are distractors? The distractors are people who do not believe in this vampire autocracy of Uzodimma of Imo State. Who are the distractors? Distractors are the people that their sons and daughters were killed by Uzodimma and his Fulani masters. What do you call the name of so-called bishop? What is his name? The bishop that is saying calling people distractors. What is his name? Please remind me again.
Bishop Amatu.
Bishop Amatu. Amatu, yeah?
No. He's a Catholic bishop. Don't
I mean,
a man of God.
Catholic bishop and supporting info.
No,
Catholic bishop
in Imo
supporting Modra in Imo State. Supporting Modra.
Since
He said
Uzodinma
disgrace.
became the governor.
He said disgrace.
Since Uzodinma became the governor, there were other politicians that were not good with what he had.
Because, excuse me, because imagine it's a wrong way. And the Bishop Amatru,
the man of God, like you.
it's a disgrace to that post. It's a disgrace to Catholic priest. It's a disgrace to that seat. He said, they are the people that the Bible called wolf in a sheep clothing. It's the wolf in a sheep clothing. As far as they support also Dimba of Imo State, it's a big question. They're supposed to retire him. They're supposed to retire him. Catholics supposed to retire him. If it's Mbaka now, who speak on behalf of people, then Bishop Otega or what, we suspend him. He will not come and suspend this one now. That supporting Modra, supporting Evo. Look at how many souls have died in Imo State. Look at the youths have done in Imo State.
ESN or IPOB members.
They are not ESN, they are not IPOB members. They are not terrorists. Can you go in the house, person sleeping in the house, you kill him, say he's IPOB. School children, people coming out from church, a woman with a baby on the back, you shoot them and kill them and tell them that they are IPOBs. Uzodinma is a tool of blood sharing. His court he belonged to require blood. He continues supplying them blood. He's a cultist man, sucking the blood of people. And this bishop that support him is also a cultist man. If not support him, he's a court man.
Okay. Let's look at
wolf in a sheep clothing.
Nigerians may elect kidnappers if care is not taken. A criminologist is warning now that Nigerians may elect kidnappers in 2023 if care is not taken.
You can, if the government in power is not a kidnapping government? The government in power is already a kidnapping government. See what is going on. See kidnapping going on, and the government did not do anything. Bandits, Boko Haram.
Government did not do anything.
What are they doing? What the government do about Fulani kidnapping? Look at last time, middle of this year, they kidnapped Methodist priest in the Lordba. The man have to pay 100 billion naira to deliver himself. And this bishop did not condemn that one. This bishop is supposed to he's a man of God. It's a disgrace to be a man of God.
You respect men of God.
I don't respect this type of man of God. I don't respect them. Face to face, I tell him off. He's not doing the work of man of God. He's not revoking evil. He's supporting evil. Okay. Kidnapping. Federal government did not do anything. But concerning those people that kidnapped that Methodist priest. If government itself is a kidnapping government, they can still look for a kidnapping person and put him there. So the kidnapping will continue.
Okay, let's look at Ayu's faith hang as Atiku and G5 governors negotiate. PDP chair may be sacrificed for peace to reign in the PDP.
The 5 governors, what are they negotiating for? Ayu should stay or Ayu should go?
Ayu should go.
Ayu should go. Because that's the agreement. Although it's not in constitution, but PDP constitution, PDP agreement. That's what they agree. This is not federal level now. This is party level. In fact, they agree on that one. Ayu should step down. Now, South cannot take that post anymore, no matter what we can struggle, because Okowa is South. It's over there. Now, that post may go to Southeast or Southwest. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
It will go to Southeast or Southwest. South cannot be there again, and the North cannot be there again. At first, it's not. It cannot be there again.
Okay.
So let them do it amicably, and let they solve their problem, and let the so-called Nigerian election take place in Nigeria, but not in Biafra.
Okay, lastly, Nigerians are victim of failed government. That is Labour Party.
Yes.
Nigerians are a victim.
That one. Labour Party said the truth. This government is a failed government. Government of lying people. That's how their ministers were liars. Government of promise and fail. Government of manifesto without implementation. This is how they tell us in 2015, manifesto. Now they come again with manifesto. Do they want us to continue to be fair? Do they want Nigeria to continue to be a fair nation? No. Labour said the truth. This one is not a political rumor or political propaganda. What they said is truth. Every Nigerian, including we Biafra, still under Nigeria, all of us are suffering failed government. They failed economically.
When did the failed government start?
From 2015.
So the Jonathan
regime is fine. We're not failed. Nigeria government is not failed. Yaradua government, Abacha government, even Abacha government. Our economy start. Abacha government, dollar was $80 to $1. And
did you have electricity?
Yes, we have electricity. Abacha regime more than now.
Do you have refinery?
We have refinery.
From 2009, you have electricity and refinery.
It was in 2000 Abacha regime that Pengasson and Dupeng vandalized NNPC, vandalized refinery. It's from that time, but not Abacha government caused it. It was Dupeng and the Pengasson caused it.
Okay.
You understand? So now they are fed in resources. They are fed in lights. They are fed in infrastructure. They are fed in electricity. They are fed in security. They are fed in health. They are fed in education. They are totally, completely fed in judiciary. There's no way you can put this present government, give them pass mark. There's no pass mark. Even a fair mark, they don't have fair mark. What they have is totally failure.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Okukodem,
Yeah,
of the
I am
Federal Republic
Fakbara,
of
the new
Nigeria.
the Peaceful Republic of
Nigeria.
of Biafra. Live Amazon Namde Kano, and this IPOB government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Amazon Namde Kano. Long live Mateku. Long live Usagi Bohu. Long live Samuel Ekpa. Long live everybody. My brother, come and take over. I know that you are coming now.
Good morning, Mr. Mazi. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, let's start. Let's start with Nigerians are victims of failed government, Labour Party.
Well, I think that is.
We are victims of the failed government.
Including you, yeah? Are you still living in
I
denial?
want to ask, when did this failed governance start?
No, are you still living in denial? Well, what the gentleman said is very true and cannot be denied. And but unfortunately, you are still living in denial of the reality or the true position of things. So if that is different, if that isn't the case, why are we here?
This is an allegation against me. You are
That,
making an allegation against me.
that what happened?
I'm living in denial.
That you are not a victim of this circumstance.
I say we are victims.
Okay, which means you have accepted the part, but thank God you have come to the reality that you are a victim, and haven't been established now that you are a victim of. We of course are victims. That's why we are calling for an end of the system that have subjected us, that have victimized us, that have destroyed the fabrics of our existence and unity as a people. And unfortunately, we have lost value. But the worst thing that happens is that most of us who are condemning this system are more worse than the system. We have no integrity. The little responsibility entrusted to us, we tend to abuse it. You can imagine that you are given a token to hand over to your brother, and you went and eat it. You see? Not until the person, of course, has to confirm. You see, it happens to over 3 or 4 persons. In that respect, who should you blame? You also come here to condemn the government. So, for those who must come to equity, must come with clean hands. We cannot continue to cry for a destructive Nigeria while we ourselves are more destructive in our own little ways. We are not sincere, and it means there is no future for Nigeria. Of course, for humanity, we should continue in that respect. So what I am saying, P2B, if not that he has good records, the likes of Jagabans and others, PDP, would have gone after him. You see, of course, they may have been digging up so many things to find out a way to rope him. But that does not deny the fact that he himself, being another statesman, was responsible for the calamity that have befallen Nigerians. So he cannot be absolved of the complicity, being P2B, because he has been in his 60s. So if he has cried out in his youthful age, Nigeria would have been better today. But his lies disappointed Nigeria. So he should share, of course, responsibility of such blame.
Okay.
And when he means Nigerians, I think he means the political elites, which he also is part of.
Okay, PDP, Labour Party attack APC over allegation of sponsoring fake news against Tinubu.
If actually they claim that should be a fake news, I think they should go to court and prove their innocency. It has been established that the APC presidential flag bearer was an ex-drug addict. You see, and you cannot deny the reality. Have you not come across the information flying in the media? Which, of course, APC and Labour, PDP and Labour Party,
Tinubu.
PDP and Labour Party, has challenged the APC presidential candidate to go to court if he thinks that is a male allegation. They should go to court and challenge, of course, such a position. So INEC is not charged with the responsibility of trying any candidate. Any party that feels aggrieved should go to court and challenge the credibility and, of course, the innocency of his position or person. So we cannot have a drug addict who should come to vie for the position of presidency. If he has his record straight, let him set it and let the sleeping dogs lie. Otherwise, it should be honorable to tender resignation. It is not too late to tender resignation to save his, of course, his reputation. I think that would have been the best thing if I would suggest. If he's culpable of such allegation, I think he should honorably tender his resignation and apologize to Nigerians. But unfortunately, the likes of Funegas will not advise him rightly.
Thank you very much.
And what has happened to my brother Levinati? Is it that the burger has finished, or is no longer on the table?
Check him out on YouTube, Levinati.
Levinati,
yeah.
Please,
Levy,
you should tell us what is happening to him.
Check
because
him out. He's your brother.
I have been missing him for a while.
Check him out.
Do have a great day.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, let's get comments online this morning. Contributions online. Is there anybody online? Okay. Yes, with that, I would say we have come to the end of the program this morning. Bystanders at the newsstands. I'm Christian Chuku. Let's see. Yeah, put the link. Let's see if you get another person. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. Mr. Jolly, a long time.
Well done, sir. Thank you, sir. How are
Fine. Let's look at Ayu. Ayu fate hangs on article. Now the G5 governors are to negotiate. They are insisting that the PDP chair must be sacrificed for peace to reign.
well, I don't see how you resign from the party because this is election period and everybody are looking for strategy at which they can be able to win the election. If you to resign today, automatically it will come back to the southwest. But we all know that IU will be used to win election in the middle belt. It's a strategy from the PDP. Anything that made PDP to allow IU to resign at this critical moment of the issue of their life, they will lose the election. I'm not seeing IU resigning, and okay. I'm not advising IU to resign.
Okay, PDP, Labour Party attack APC over allegation of sponsoring fake news against Tinubu.
There's nothing like fake news there.
No, the INEC story.
Well, the INEC story.
I think that one is.
The INEC story may be fake news. Let me tell you something. APC as a party, Tinubu as a person is a very crafty man. He can come out with different revelation to have a public sympathy. He can do that. He can even be the one that will be the one sponsor the fake news. Yeah, it's difficult for you to see a constructed fake news in a country where Buhari is ruling, where they cannot be able to arrest them. All these things you are seeing that they say there's a fake news against APC. Tinubu can maybe the one that is sponsoring it. Another person can sponsor it. There is nothing Tinubu cannot do as a person, which I know him for years. I've stayed in this Lagos state. When it comes to politics, this man can do anything. He's a very crafty man because he knows politics. He's good in the game. He knows politics very well. He's trying to get public sympathy. But the issue is that at the day it keep on running, the revelation will keep on coming out. Because even the official spokesman of APC admit that the man, although the man was not a treasurer to drug dealers in Chicago, but his family member were arrested, and he happened to be the person who was also staying in the flat at which their family member was arrested. So I don't see anything like fake news here. Whatever that is going on, everything will definitely come clearer at the end of the day.
Okay. Lastly, let's look at Nigerians are victims of failed government, Labour Party.
Well, that is why I'm always advocating for a man like Atiku to come to place, because when the problem of Nigeria is not leadership. We have leadership and cabal. The only person who can be able to solve leadership problem and cabal problem. It would be more better that like Jonathan who was there, Jonathan would have been able to solve leadership problem. Because of the cabal that hijacked the entire system, we're not able for him to solve the problem. That's why I said, because we can be able to be out of this quagmire that APC have brought us in, we need a powerful man and a man who have a leadership skills, and a man who has the economic skills, and a man who has the security skills, who can be able to pull us out of this mess. Because let me tell you, in the history of Atiku Abubakar, he was the vice president of Olusegun Obasanjo. That government was one of the best government in the history of this country, and he did excellently well. He was one of the best. I didn't say the best, one of the best in the history of this country. He was the one who was in charge of the economic of the country as at then. That's such a person who has leadership experience. He's a person we need at this critical moment who can be able to pull us out of this mess. I will also tell you that the problem we are having is that it's not because we are having Buhari is an old man. Buhari is a person that does not have a leadership skill. He knows nothing about governance. We need a businessman, a business-oriented person to be able to network us across the federation, across the globe, so that we can be able to bring in investors to invest in this country. Because this country is going down the day. Because the people in charge of leadership in this country, they are people that don't know anything about leadership. Let me use Tinubu as an example. What does he have to offer? This is a man that is hanging up with different allegations, certificate allegations, drug allegations. Even as I speak to you now today, Buhari as a person is not supporting him. National chairman of the party. Buhari said of recent that Nigerians are free to vote who they choose to vote for. They are vote for party they like, party of their choice. What do you expect him to say? No, as a person, as a leader of the party, you can't be campaigning against your party. You can't be. It's very wrong. You can say, okay, choose who you want to choose. You can stop there, not for vote for party you want to vote for. It's wrong. Look, there was never a time in the history of this country that a city president will be campaigning against his party. He told all the cabinet that no minister should go out and campaign for anybody. Sit down and do your work diligently. It shows that this man is not with the person in charge. Look at before the primary, we saw so many things. Revelation were coming out that they want to adopt Ahmed Lawal as the consensus candidate, which Tinubu was able to outsmart them.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jolly. Yeah, with that, we've come to the end of the program this morning. By Saturday Newsstands, I'm Christian Chike. Yes, tomorrow for another exciting edition of the program. God bless you as we meet tomorrow. Bye for now.